Hello, hello, hello,
Hello.
everybody.
I kept looking like that. Nick, you've been doing this long enough to know that they're live. Okay.
Well, hey, everybody. Welcome
Hey,
to
y'all.
Rock Your Queens, where we go live and not go live. But today we have a special edition of Rock Your Queens. We will be talking about or highlighting our three of our favorite Black-owned brands. I am your host, AJ, and I got my favorite co-host, Miss Nikki.
Hey, y'all. I am live for
So,
my favorite, one of my favorite top three that we're going to talk about tonight.
yes. So we definitely will be highlighting our favorite businesses, not just for what they do, but what they stand for, what they offer to the community. Um, but definitely, why they are some of our favorites. Um, and it's so important to support Black-owned businesses, not just because it's your friend or it's your cousin, but we need those businesses to not just uplift, our families that we support with it, but also uplift our community. So, and it's big to be able to show everyone what you do and what you stand for and stand on that, and represent that every day. As Nikki, like you always say, you are your brand and you have to show your brand, represent your brand, but also, be about your brand. So I'm definitely excited to highlight some of my favorites, but also to hear about your favorites.
I'm excited. I'm at one of my favorites. I'm going to let the owner talk for a little bit about her vision. But I got two others that are out this way that I'm excited to talk about. Of course, both of us are business owners, so you know we're going to talk about our business too, why we started them, because it is Black History Month, and we want to show Black. There are a lot of great businesses out here that are upstanding, that want to serve the community, that have a vision. So we want you guys to know about them so you can support them whether they're in your area or not. Whenever you get to that area, you can support them. So that's the whole purpose. So I'm ready to get it going. Are you?
Of course, and since you are at one of the best spots in Northwest Indiana, I think you should go ahead and kick it off if Monica is ready.
Of course, dialogue, wine bar. So it's a whole ambiance. Hold on, let me turn my computer. I'm gonna rotate it just a little bit so y'all can see. Oh, Monica coming up with a drink. So Monica gonna talk about her business for a hot second. She's serving a client. See how I try to take it? That's how good the drinks are. Won't it? But this is Monica, the owner, and her husband Greg in the background. So tell the good
Hey.
people the name of your restaurant, what the vision is, and why they should come see you.
So this is Dialogue Wine Bar, and as the name states, we like to have conversation. So every day there's a topic of the day. I don't know what I'm looking at. Every day we like to have a topic of conversation. So today's topic, I believe, is who is your celebrity lookalike? Who is it?
Everybody say Fantasia because of the short hair.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who's yours?
AJ.
Oh,
No. Let me get a number.
oh, that's a good one. She got me with that one.
I always tell her she reminds me of Candy Burrs.
Yes, yes,
Her whole energy
yeah.
and like the way she talks, I'm like, you remind me of Candy. I don't know why, but you just do. Now, what other people said you were like? I say Candy. Well, who do most people say?
You know, I don't really get anything. You said Candy. Lakaya said Nia Long, which is a super compliment. Candy's a super compliment
I can see that.
too. Just me. But anyway, yes, come down and see us. We've got our specialty is our spiked sangrias, which you'll see. I'm about to bring the Lakeisha one in just a moment. Our paradise, which is amazing. We've got a great
Yes,
selection
it
of
is.
wine. We do a lot of different events, unique weekly events on Saturdays, happy hour pop ups on Thursdays, and it's available for rent as well. So we do a lot of special events. So come see us, and the website is
www.dialogue.com. Winebar.com.
I gotta run, y'all. Thank you.
All right. So that's my first business. That's my favorite. I started off as a client and ended up a manager here. So, guess what?
Not bad.
Dialogue. We network. We have fun. We have good conversation, grown folks conversation, and just chill out and unwind. This is a place that you want to come to just to unwind, do some work, and not be hassled or not the club atmosphere. This is that place.
Yeah, the atmosphere and just the vibes there in general, like it's unmatched. Like, so most people feel like, oh, I have to go into Chicago to kick back and, drink good and just, enjoy the people and enjoy, the atmosphere. But nope, we got it right here in our own area, Black owned, and you can't beat it. You can't buy the vibes that they have. It's amazing there.
So now, what is your number one?
For me? Oh,
Yeah, you.
my number one is Inez Essentials by none other than me, Miss AJ Adams and family. But yes, that is my number one. That is my favorite, because it is my brand, but also I get a chance to hang out and collab and just hang out with my kids while we're, making products and, whether we're at a table or at a pop-up shop. I love being able to do that with them and, just show them you don't have to always work for someone else. You can be your own boss and do your own thing, and it's not just one-sided. So it's definitely, my favorite, my top one.
All right. And tell us a little history of why you started Inez.
So Inez Essential started in 2020. Well, yes, we were established in 2020. But initially, I just started making products for myself. It was just, body butter then. But since then, it's evolved to whip soap. We make wax melts and we make coconut soy candles. And just working on other products to add to my brand. But it, like I said, initially started with just making it for ourselves, just out of curiosity, but also a need, and just a need for wanting something that's not full of a bunch of preservatives or things that are just harmful to our skin. So it came from that necessity, but it's definitely grown since then into something bigger than what I initially thought it would be. But I'm definitely looking forward to what I do in the future, and building a brand and, making it more of a household name.
Love it, love it, love it. And the future of Inez is what? Thank you.
I'm not, y'all not gonna keep having these drinks walking past this camera now, okay? But no, the future of Inez Essentials is just definitely expanding the brand, but also, just getting it out in front of more people, in other areas. So I travel between Michigan and Indiana doing pop-up shops, but I definitely want to be able to do other areas, but also have more of a presence online and, one day eventually in the store.
Yes. What's your number one pick? Because I already know what it is, but tell the people. What's your number one pick?
Target.
Target.
Target, if you bougie, but Target.
I love it. I love it.
Target is definitely my number one.
So, number two now is, you already know I have to put on my company, PHP, that I work for because I'm in life insurance. Okay? And I'm going to tell you why I love it. It's not for the reasons people may think. I love it because I learned how to build a business, and I got business savvy from people who were not scared to tell me what the secret of their success is. So I actually learned different skills I would have not learned if I did not have a mentor. And I learned being an entrepreneur, having a mentor is very, very important. Reading books and building your identity is important because you have to believe you're worthy for the future you're asking to build. And just a different perspective of yourself. You really get to learn about yourself in entrepreneurship, to be honest. Your work ethic, some of your shortcomings, your pros, the cons of you that you like, oh man, I didn't realize I was lazy in the area. Oh man, I ain't know, like I got to get better organized. I got to get on time. I got to because working for yourself is a total different beast than working for somebody else. But it's a different feeling also because it's yours versus you slaving away for somebody else. So I can say I've learned a lot of things just in the past 5 years. And the thing is, you can learn a lot of stuff, but if you don't apply it, it doesn't mean anything. The thing is, there's thousands of people that came through our company, but you got to apply it. And by the way, you can take this information. If you can build one thing, you can build something else. You can apply it to whatever business you have. I learned that a system is important. I learned that communication is important. I learned being, people buy you before they buy your product. You got to sell you first. Like, people buy from people they like. They let you in the home when they like you. You know what I'm saying? I can't sell policy if people don't like me. And don't think, look, the money is going to come in the people business. You in the business of solutions, people will pay you what you're worth. And that's it. And there's some of the things I've learned. I've also got to talk to people who I would have never met anywhere else around here. That's the biggest thing. It's opening to a new network and expanding your mindset because now you know what's possible because you see other people that look like you doing it. Look like, I'm gonna say it again, you see people that look like you, Brown, who have $1 million in income, who have 500,000 income. So if you're living in an area where you're like, you don't see that and you get exposed to something else, take those notes. Don't let your ego get in the way. Don't get intimidated. They started where you started. And that's what I learned. Don't be intimidated by anything. Nobody was born knowing everything. Nobody was born knowing how to do it. It's just taking that first step and being around the people who build you up. It ain't going to be your family or friends. It's going to be strangers. Another thing I learned.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I will say, I'm not going to say I don't have family that support me, but I will say that I've noticed with other people, they have that issue where their family does not get behind them or not back them until they made it.
That part.
Until they show receipts like, nah, I'm doing it out here. But then you also have those people who will tell you not to so that you're not better off than them, or or tell you can't do that or you shouldn't or whatever the case may be. And you just have to let that go. If it's in your heart and it's in you to do whatever business you're setting yourself out to do, then do that. You got to stop being scared and go.
And most of those people know your habits already. You've already established. So don't take it offensively. Just show them a new version of you. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Most people are looking for your transformation. And by the way, they're going to see it. They'll see it by your language, the way you talk, the way you speak, the way you carry yourself, the way you dress. You know how people get saved and they get in church and at first they were rough around the edges, but then they get in there and they start being involved and they start getting into it. What happens? That person transforms. They go on their own journey. It's the same thing with entrepreneurship. You know what I'm saying? And if you let it get in you and you let it transform you and you really want to change, you'll see a whole nother version of yourself you didn't know existed. You don't know what you're capable of yet. You haven't seen the best version of you yet. You know what I'm saying? But get around the right people that's going to build that up, that's going to push that up, that you don't always, and by the way, my friends and family support, they let me talk to them, they let me do all of that, but there's nothing like people who are where you want to be.
Exactly. And that's what you want to be.
Don't take advice from anybody in life you don't want to live. Okay.
Exactly.
And they're just there to show you what's possible. When they show you their car, they show you their bank statement. It's not to say, "Oh, look at me, I'm so great." No, it's look, I did it.
Look at me, it's possible.
It's possible.
Any of it is possible.
If you get any doubt in your head, by the way, I was where you were at. I was in that space. But if you get any doubt, don't let the enemy take over. Because guess what? Anytime you're trying to do something big, he gonna come. Things are gonna come. But if you
Yep.
keep going, the reward is right there. It's short term versus long term thinking, and those are things I've learned. So people are like, oh my God, you come out so professional. You come out, it ain't none of my credit. That's all from my company, PHP. Like I
Yep.
just took what they told me and I applied it. I read the books they told me.
But
They told I went to the
But the thing is,
event. The
too, you
notes.
were open to improving yourself. You were open to listening and being coached and coachable to become a better version of yourself, not just business wise. Because some people are, oh, I'm doing this for my business. No, you're doing it for you so that you can do that for your business. But you got to be open to all of that. Some people are so closed off. Oh, I know it all. I know what I'm doing. I don't need help. We all need help at some point in time.
And you
We
gotta be
do.
open. You gotta have a vision outside of money. Look, we all know we want to take care of our parents. We all know we want to take care of our kids. It's called being grown. We already know we want to pay our bills. But what's your vision for you? What does your life look like? What do you want to do? This company taught me to dream big again. I came into this
Hmm.
being on disability and feeling like I was limited and feeling like, man, what can I do? You know what I'm saying? And I'm not gonna
Yeah.
now depend on a $700 check. I can go make unlimited income. Is it gonna be rough on the way
Hmm.
there? Yeah, but it's gonna be worth it because it's gonna be mine. You know.
Yep.
And there's people I've seen in my company that are going through worse than me, and they doing it because when you make up your mind here, once you make the decision, everything else is curtains, and that's it.
Yep.
And then it opens your mind up to other things. You ain't got to do this for life. You do what you need to do to hit that goal to create that stream for everything else you want to do. You know, just don't put no limits on yourself. That's all I'm saying. In this life, you only get one. People are leaving up out of here quick, fast, and in a hurry. Those people like Betty White
Yeah.
and all those people you see in 90 something, they live their best life for real. Like you somebody
Hmm.
live their best life, they live their best life all the way to 90, 99.
All the way. Yep.
So when I get up out of here, I'm about to check up out of here. I don't want to look back and be like, shoulda, coulda, woulda. No, I lived it up.
Hmm.
Okay. So
Yep.
that's my number two. What's your number two, AJ?
My number two is actually it's a new company. It's called Barks Fifth. It is a black owned posh pet store. So you want your dogs dressed in, um, you know, the latest fashions the way you wear them. They have it for your dog. They have, the little jackets, coats, collars, the whole 9 yards to outfit your puppy in. Um, it's a Detroit based company. They're online, but they also their storefront opens at the end of February. But what she offers is amazing, and you don't have to go far to get it. And that's the plus. You can go, once her storefront opens, you'll be able to bring your puppies in and match up your outfits with theirs. Like it's an awesome store.
I wish I had a doggy. When I move away from here, I'll give you a dog because I want a companion. Because I used to stay on the go so much, but now the pandemic hit and I can work from home. I have to be able to,
Hmm.
my grandma not going though. I gotta, I gotta get her straight set up first, and then when I get up out of there, like she not going. She didn't have her share of dogs. She good on that. She hate
So
cats. She
I
hate
am
dogs.
actually listen. My mom is the same way. She does not care for animals, even though she grew up having animals. We grew up having dogs, but my kids they pick their puppy up February 21st. So I'm excited. My daughter's already said that's where we're going the next time we go back home to get her little puppy some little jackets and they even have little hats and stuff. Like the store is super cute. Um, so no, I'm excited about them getting their puppy. Especially because I've said no for so many years. So no, I'm
Yeah.
excited
What
to have
kind?
it.
What kind? What kind? What kind? What we gonna get?
Cocker Spaniel.
Oh,
Yes.
they're so
And
sweet, and I love their little ears, and they're so. You know what else? You know
mm-hmm.
what dog I like? It's strange, but I like the English Little dogs, they look like grumpy old men to me. They're just so
Yes,
low legged and
yes,
cute and look angry all the time.
yeah.
But they're such big old, teddy. Like I like them. I don't know why I do.
No, they're.
I
I
used to
like them.
love the Alaskan Huskies with their beautiful
Hmm.
eyes and spurs. And when they're puppies, they are
Yeah,
so cute. But they are needy though. They are needy. They want to be under you and the whole nine. But they are very loyal, very loyal.
yeah.
So
I'm excited. And she got a boy, so yeah. She wanted a lab, and I'm like, listen, I'm not ready for prime time. I like labs. I like big dogs. I'm not afraid of pits. Like I'm all for it, but that pit can't get in the car with me. Sorry.
you know what? The bigger the dog, though, the bigger the baby they are.
Hmm.
I've learned that. Like the little dogs, they got little dog syndrome, like little man syndrome. Like they want to bark all the time. It's annoying, you know.
Hmm.
But the big ones, they think they the baby, and they be all over you. I love the dog videos. When you see that, you be like, oh,
Hmm.
like there's just such
Oh
big
yeah,
old.
my
We don't deserve
yeah, my
dogs. I'm sorry about they're the gift from God that we don't deserve. Like they're so loyal and so sweet, and they have nothing but pure love. There's a couple that on YouTube that their dog that they got a newborn. She think that's her newborn. She
wow.
wouldn't even let them get in bed. She like, this is my baby. And she put the
Wow.
claw out in the
Yeah.
whole hand, and she'll wake her, and the baby falls asleep like with her right there. Like they fall asleep together.
Yeah. I'm excited. I'm excited for them to get a dog, but um yeah, it's gonna be an interesting journey with the dog. So we'll see how this works.
They're just so cuddly and sweet, and they love love. Like now, cats now,
Hmm.
we good on that.
I like to look at cats, but I don't want them near me. And the only cat that I found that oh, I like the way that cat looks is a ragamuffin. That's a furry, fluffy one. But outside of that, you keep a cat.
Okay, so that's number two for you. I did number two for me. Number three is one of my faves. He's also my client, but I'm not biased. Tequila and tacos. It's out here down the street from
Mm.
Dialogue. And literally, ever since they've been open, they stay packed. Okay, Cinco de Mayo was epic. It was back from front to back, and he has a back part, he has a front part. It's small, but it's intimate, and a lot of people love it. He sells gourmet tacos. So the
Now, where is this located?
down the street from Dialogue, so it's up the street. So you'll see that before you see Dialogue. It's on 642 South Lake Street.
Oh, on the
And so
left.
like they have tacos, wings. He has a fajita bowl that's fire. Oh my gosh. I love that. So I try when I'm trying to be healthy that day and not just eat bread, I'll do fajita taco bowl, no beans. And then the drinks, you'll be leaning. You only need one. You only need one. And they're well, like if you need to go after work, and they're very personable. If you're a regular, there's a lot of regulars that go there, just like Dialogue. And you go there and they give you the best service. The service don't change because you're just a regular. Sometimes people get comfortable with
Okay.
you and they don't give you the best service. It's not like that. Um, like literally, since he opened, like I used to go work out of there. Like literally, I would set up my computer, have a cocktail, do policies, have clients meet me. Hey, meet me at Tequila and Tacos. We're gonna do this, and he's also my client. He did a
Okay.
$1 million policy with me. So I'm all about, hey, we all gonna network together. We gonna keep each other protected. We gonna, and I love that. The parties he have are epic. If he pack it out,
Okay.
everybody knows him. Nice looking dude too. 47-year-old guy. Actually, his backstory is dope. I mean, he was a felon 10 years ago, and now he's in real estate and doing this and making over six figures or so. You feel me? So it's a
That's
story
dope.
of like I love hearing people's stories because they tell you everything you need to know about a person a little bit. That
Hmm.
it's a testimony. What you used to do ain't who you are now. And you can make the decision to change your life at any point. He's an entrepreneur. So when people say, oh my God, I got a background or this and that, child bad. He owned a whole restaurant, got life insurance coverage, and making sure his legacy is set for his kids. Whatever you
That's
set your
dope.
mind to, it'll happen. You know, and he
Hmm.
does real estate too. It's
That's what's
just,
up.
it's all in up in here, and he's personable. Like he for the first, I guess, 5 years he was open. Like no, he's only been open 2 years. My bad, 2 years. And literally, he's there serving. I didn't even know he was the owner because he would be in there serving or
Wow.
working in the back or something like that. And I would have a couple of my birthday parties there. I did my last 2 years. And he's like, "Why didn't you let me
Hmm.
know?" And he's never funny actor. He's consistently, "Hey, how you doing? Hey, how was the service? Hey, what was it? If there's help needed, he's making sure that the service is taken care of."
Okay.
So that is why that is one of my favorite spots. He does want to expand to Chicago, and he also wants to have his own brand of tequila.
I dig that.
And like, think about it. He's somebody out of Gary who owns his own restaurant that wants to have his own tequila. Like we know a lot of famous people that get tequila, but how many of like that's big. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He went to Mexico and everything. Did the tastings, whole nine. And I'm like, yeah, these are the type of people I want to be surrounded by. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Everybody don't got no. He's not on Facebook. His business is, but he's not.
Yep.
So follow him on Facebook. You can follow him actually on Instagram too. Thursdays are half off margaritas. Tuesdays Taco Tuesday. He has lunch specials: 2 tacos, beans and rice for $9. Um, yeah, he has specials throughout the week. Sometimes he has live bands during the summertime. Is beautiful. He has live bands. Even karaoke. He did karaoke. He opened back on Wednesday because pandemic kind of changed his hours.
Hmm.
And Cinco de Mayo, y'all, like don't miss it on Cinco de Mayo, baby. He have a DJ, he have everything, anything you can think of. It's gonna be a good time. It's gonna be a
Okay.
good time. And it's always good vibes. I've never been there and had a bad experience. Never. And
That's dope.
I can't say that about every
Okay.
place. Like even when I come here, I don't come here and have bad experiences. It
No.
shows the
And
owners
the
are
times
happy.
I've come there,
Huh?
yeah. You. I say, in the times I've come there, it's never anything bad. Always top notch everything. So.
And that's what it's about. It starts from you. Your energy, dictates the whole energy of the place, especially as the owner. So, and
Hmm.
like I said, I've never seen him in a bad mood or be rude or anything like that. Like, or them, like ever. They leave at the door. Their number one priority is the customer. And I think a lot more businesses need to understand that.
Hmm.
You
I
know,
agree.
They
I
do.
agree.
Your energy dictates the success of your business. Period.
Hmm.
People react to your energy. That's why you gotta build your identity and fix yourself before you come through the door. Even when we're PHP agents, we left everything negative at the door. You can't come in here with no frown. You can't come in here with bad energy because you're looking to recruit people to what you're doing, to your business, to buy into your belief. You cannot do that with a frown on
Hmm.
your face and looking down and out.
Because
Who's
if
the
you
last
are like that,
person you want to talk to? You know what I'm saying? You be like, nah, boo, I'm not. Mm-mm. It's okay to have moments, but when you get to the door and it's business time,
but keyword moment, not hours, not days. Like, no, you can't let one thing disrupt your whole day, your whole operation. Like, no. But, like you said, if you come, with a negative energy or bad attitude, you're not recruiting anybody. And people are gonna be like, oh, you know what? I might need it, but I'm not, I can't do it with you. So you,
people
you
don't
definitely have
understand
to
that
be
they are their
mindful.
brand too when they go out. Like I had a girl,
Hmm.
if she came here, she's a business owner, and she did too much. And one girl was like, I was gonna hire her to do something, but her energy threw me off. You
Hmm.
have to, when you're an entrepreneur, your brand is everything. Like, and not that you gotta walk on
Yep.
eggshells and be fake and phony. No, 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 no. But
No.
you gotta carry yourself on another level. You know what I'm saying? Like, think about movie stars and stuff. When they go out, they not like wilding. You know what I'm saying? Like, they very careful where they go, who they associate with, because they're their brand.
Yep.
Think about that. Like the rappers you see, they don't hang with the same people they used to hang with in the hood. They in a whole nother zip code,
A whole
another
nother
tax
level.
bracket, all of that. They gotta appeal now to the
Hmm.
people in that tax bracket. And there's no hard feelings, just business. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So
Indeed,
that is
indeed.
why he's my number three. Have one. I got another one to add, throw in there because we need health stuff. But we'll do that after you do your number three. Who's your number three?
So my number three, it is a restaurant called Cuzzo's Chicken and Waffles. It's in Detroit, hometown, all the love. But it's one of my favorite places to go when I'm home. Not just, one, I love chicken and waffles, but it's another place that you're not gonna ever go there and have bad vibes. You might wait, but it's because everybody want to come there and eat. Everybody wants to come there and even just sit at the bar, and just be there. I love the fact that it's in the middle of the city. I don't have to go to the suburbs. I don't have to drive 45 minutes to get there. It is in the middle of the city. It's on our Fashion Avenue, which is Livernois, and you can't. It's amazing. Like the service is pretty good. The food is amazing. Like you can't go there and have a bad time. And if you do, it's probably because it was you, not them. But it's definitely one of my favorites. But I especially love it. Like I said, it's in the middle of the city, and a lot of businesses, new business, that they don't come to the city. They go to the suburbs because it's safer or it's this or that. But they're in the heart of the city, and like they're top notch.
Okay, so Mary mentioned chicken and waffles is her fave.
Yes, ma'am.
That's another one of our customers. Don't mind her. She's my birthday twin, and she also has a very beautiful skincare line. But we're not going to get to that. We're at the chicken and waffles right now. Chicken and waffles.
Yes,
Speaking of chicken and
chicken and
waffles,
waffles.
we're going to be doing a brunch here with chicken and waffles, Mary. She said, "Yeah, we
Yes.
doing it. We doing it this month, ma'am. So be on look on Facebook. It's an industry brunch on Sunday. Mimosas.
Oh.
Yes, it's on a Sunday because you know what? During the week, what happened during the weekend? If you're in the beauty industry or any of that, you don't get to go out.
Mhm. I
So
like that it's on a Sunday.
look, you can look. You drink. Well, you can go to serve the Lord. You can praise Him. Have your little mimosa after, and then go home and go to sleep. Bloop, and you're ready for Monday.
I'm not playing with you, ma'am.
You gotta have a strategy out here. You can't be winging this thing. Oh, you saw it. Okay, Mary. Yes.
She's cracking me up. Yes. Yeah, I need to know what day that is, you know?
I got you. You know I'm gonna send you the flyer. It's on my Facebook too. It's gonna be dope. Come out network. Mary. It's gonna be dope. But you just gotta have a strategy that Sunday. You go appraisal. We starting at 12, it's till 5. Have your little cocktail before you gotta dive into Monday. And you can get home and get your little buzz and go to sleep nicely and be rested. You know? Bam.
Mhm.
That's grown people strategy once you're 35 and over.
Listen, don't I know it? Don't I know it?
Just saying. So just put that
Although
out.
I will say, somebody told me I didn't look my age, and I looked like I was 28. I'm like, nah.
Let me tell you
Thank you
something.
though.
I had somebody tell me the same thing. They was like, the haircut kind of make you look like of age, but you still don't look it.
Listen, thank you, thank you. I love it. I
And
love
I
it.
ain't
I
even
love
using
it.
those skincare products. Wait till I use these skincare. Wait till I'm at my best
Shit,
way. We gonna be out here, DJ.
here people go.
But I don't know what happened to AJ. She coming back though. But there's a bonus place that's my favorite out here. Since we're talking about health and wellness, is named Vibrations, and it is really, really dope. It's out here in Miller. It's on the opposite end of Dialogue. It is owned by Rebecca Raspberry. You can find her on Facebook. Okay. She sells crystals. She sells detox tea. She sells anything you need, like anything health wise. You want a natural remedy. I go and I say, hey, Rebecca, I got this going on, and she'll give me a herb or tea or something that will help it naturally. Okay. So that's my bonus place of favorites. Okay. You back, AJ? All right. I see you. I was plugging it real quick, but yes, and she will sell black owned products too if you were an entrepreneur. So like you want to sell your products in her store.
I missed the store. Where was this?
It's called Vibrations Juice Bar.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I heard. Okay, I know who that is.
Yes. So she has like yes, Mary, yes, Vibrations, and she's dope. Like I'm talking about, I go get their smoothie. She got an energy smoothie. She has an energy cocktail. That's my favorite one to get. She even has the CBD oils, all of that stuff. When it's vitamins, I get my women's vitamins from her, my only one, because it's all natural. Everything she gets is all natural. She sells the alkaline water, all that stuff. So,
Okay.
and then she also has classes, yoga classes, stuff like that. And everything, anything to get you together spiritually, physically. She's about that. She is I believe a vegetarian. Yeah. She said I tried vegan. I can't go all the way up. But she does sell vegan food, vegan options, healthy options, and they're good. Like the smoothies are, oh my god, the salad. Mm-hmm.
I mean, you can always do a meatless Monday. You know.
She do like Taco Tuesdays, and it'd be a different, don't be meat. It'd be something else, but it look good. So, and more people are getting into it. I'm noticing our community, more African Americans are getting into their health, and like they frequent there. You know what I'm saying? A lot. She had to move to a bigger spot. She was here. She had to move down to a bigger spot because so many people were coming in. Because there's nothing like that here. What does that say? There's nothing like that in an urban community. For us to better ourselves, I see plenty of White Castles open late, McDonald's, Burger King, all that stuff open late, but I can't go get salad. Yep. And if I do order a salad, I'm not sure if it's gonna look fresh or good or any of that. So I'm gonna opt for what? The chicken sandwich, because I know you won't mess that up too much. I want to feed my salad. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. But I like that it's in the city, because for anything else, you got to go to Trader Joe's, which is not near the city, and then and even Whole Foods, not near the city. You might be able to get a couple things in Walmart, but it's not going to be fresh. And all these, it's a close third. But you definitely, to have that in the city and have that readily available to you, you can't beat that.
What I like is that you go to her and she can give you a remedy. Like you can't get that in a Walmart. You can't get that in a chain like Whole Foods. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They're there to work. It's a corporate. But somebody like that who has something privately owned, you can say, hey, I got this, and this going on. What should I, do? Like I have fibroids, right? Something that a lot of Black women have. Reishi mushrooms with pure cranberry juice or any type of pure juice. Mix it in there. With sea moss will give you everything you need. A lady came back and said they did an ultrasound and see them no more.
Okay. I'm gonna have to go sit down with her. Yeah.
Like how many people are really trying to help our community and health wise? Even when I do, by the way, I do life insurance. People got to get medicals or people got high blood pressure. I tell them all that stuff can be reversed, right? Your diabetes, all that, if you do these certain things. You know what I'm saying? I want to change your ratings. And I had a lady that was on 2 blood pressure medications. She was not overweight. She was not none of that. She had lost weight. She was like smaller than me.
Wow.
We had the same doctor. And I said, go to Rebecca and tell her, what you got going on. And she gonna get you right. Maybe you need to detox your system. Sometimes you need to detox. Her teas during my surgery got me right.
Okay.
So yes, those kind of places need to exist more for us. Because we don't. Think about it. Growing up, how many times did we see anybody health and wellness?
Never.
We ate soul food, all this greasy stuff, thought that was good for us. How many of us are stroking out or passing away because
Mm-hmm.
or obese because we thought that stuff is real food.
Yep.
It's
It's
not.
crazy though. Even my mom talks about her as a kid. They didn't eat meat. They only ate meat twice a week. They did not eat meat any other day other than Friday and Sunday, and that was chicken and fish. But that's it. That's the only meat that they ever had. And then now, she eats meat almost every day. She cannot not have meat. But it's that change of your diet, and it takes you down.
And then
But
it's habits. It's like a habit for us to get something quick because we're on the go. The lifestyle we live now. Back in the day, it was about
mhm,
sitting at the table, getting a home cooked meal. When you get home and
mhm,
the whole nine, and now we like, man, I'm busy. I don't got time for all that.
yeah,
But we getting back to that. We're learning that those things, those habits we had generationally are not good for us. You know what I'm saying? That we've
mhm,
adopted. I mean, if you look at these kids now, they're bigger than us. Kids weren't obese when we were young. We weren't obese. We was playing sports. We was outside. We was active.
everything. Mhm,
Even alcohol is got calories.
yep,
If you ain't like my doctor said, if you ain't eating it, you drinking it, or both.
or both. Yep.
You know, so just saying. But any other bonus ones you want to plug? Because we got a couple of bonus people we want to plug. Ain't that right?
Yeah, I do. Let's see. Darnetta's boutique. She's a mobile boutique. She has her boutique set up in. She converted a bus into her boutique. She's online. Um, Let me see. Another brand, I Am the Grind. These are all Detroit brands because I got to rep home all day. I've become an Indiana girl, but I'm always gonna rep home first. Um, let's see. Those are probably two of my other favorites. The Mess in the Bottle. I love her. I love what she's doing. I love the messages that she comes with on her t-shirts and her bags and jackets and things. Um,
Don't we have in the cup in East Chicago?
it is this place called In the
I was
Cup.
waiting to see if you got to it. I'm like,
I was
and
in it
Rock True
earlier. And I'm like,
Cafe.
yes, Rock True Cafe. My sister there. Um, was it tag printing?
Say that again.
Tag printing.
Yep, tag. And in the
Collab Lab.
collab lab.
Yes. Breeze Cupcakes.
Yes. We got a
Yeah.
lot of beautiful Robin Boutique. Wanda Sims has her,
Hmm. Oh, you know what? Jay's Breakfast spot. It's on Broadway. Or yeah, Jay's Breakfast Shop. I think is what it's called. But it's on Broadway, and their food was amazing.
just on Broadway.
Hmm. Yep, it's called Jay's Breakfast Spot.
Oh, Jay's Breakfast Club. Yes. All
Yeah.
day.
Oh yeah, Breakfast
Jocelyn.
Club. Yes.
Yes. Find her on Facebook. She has small business Saturdays where you can sign up and set up and sell your stuff to her clients. Yes. And I can hook you up with the person. Her name is Christina Davis. She's over the whole thing. Um, yeah, her food is her shrimp and grits.
Yes.
Hallelujah.
We have some other plugs. The Biz Magazine, the Biz Mag,
Yes.
Rock True Prince.
Roger Prince.
Jay's Flame Jane. Now I got to
Oh
go
no, she was
find
just
her.
saying Jay's is flame because she been there. Everybody know about
Oh,
Jay's.
listen, I didn't know until like a couple weeks ago. And honey, listen,
And Soul
everything
Food Sunday
amazing.
at Jay's.
Yeah, they are A1. A1. And the service was good. Yes, the service was amazing there. So, yeah, indeed,
All
indeed.
right. Well, it is 7:05. we gonna wrap it up.
Yes,
But
yes.
guys, all these businesses we said, we want you to go visit them. Go support. All of them are very professional people, great people we know personally, okay, that give great service every time. By the way, if they don't, sometimes people have off days.
Try
Just
it again.
give them gentle critique so they can improve. Don't diss the business. Give people an uplift and say, hey, look, I went in there and this was that. Because they worked very hard and invested a lot of money and took time to
Mm-hmm.
start something they wanted to affect the community. Okay.
Yep. And you don't
Um,
have to you don't have to blaze them online. Send an email. Send a private message. You don't have to flame them online. I mean, and like you said, we all have off days. We're not going to be A1 every day. However, support your brother and sister just as you want them to support you. We're trying to be in the community. We're trying to uplift the community and each other. So, you don't have to throw each other under the bus to, make them look better or look worse or whatever.
so yes, give grace. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you're getting bad
Mhm.
customer service, still talk to the owner because they may not know that worker is like
Mhm.
that. Okay, because they did, like I said, spend time and money. Um, but it was good. Whoever tuned in tonight, look, we rock truth or nothing at all. Thanks for joining us tonight. I had a good time talking about all these people. I love talking about it. Follow us both on Facebook. We promote, we shout out, we do all of that stuff. We believe in that. AJ, anything else?
Indeed. No, thank you guys for tuning in. Nikki, you have a good night. Tell Monica, I want my drink when I come there. So, you making me sick right now. But yes, thank you guys for tuning in and where we rock true or nothing at all. Peace.